Sometimes, the most interesting find is an accidental one. While we were out camping, my mouse happened to turn into an investigative little icon, like this. And we found a most peculiar sight. A bunch of unconscious holy outlaws. Mr. Steady over here, Mr. Endo, a couple more of his friends are around. And the body of one scrawny cannibal who's got some interesting tattoos and things going on. He is dead, he won't bother us no more. All he had on him was an iron stick and a basic first aid kit. Now in the last episode we took some, we kicked some high for butt, we tore them limb from limb in some cases. Because their health is very low. Which means it's easy to get them to the point where their limbs are going to fall off. But now, it's time for us to dive into the fog and see if we can reach Mongrel. Because I think we can all agree that would be a very interesting place to visit. And would no doubt offer us a bit more information about the foglands here. Why these fogmen are here. What this darn fog has to do with anything. Whether there's any good stuff to haul in the immediate area. When there's not fogmen gnawing at our bones. Because I think we can all agree. Our little ragtag bunch would much rather not end up on such a pole. We'll give the bull a bit of time to catch up and then we'll start running again. It is nice to have all our stuff carried in one single inventory. Hell. This bad boy can carry a lot. We have like 150 meat in here cooked. Some raw. I've put some iron clubs in there from Hungry Bandits to up to the weight a little bit. Because with 90% reduction, you're going to need to put a lot of stuff in there to actually become encumbered. So that's what we've been up to with the bull. We've got 4 sleeping bags in there, which really helps like cut down the time spent camping. We have 8 people. You know. We're not at the point where we can start avoiding injury. Tasha, could you... I think I might have just accidentally ordered the bull to go off alone. That seems like a bad idea. You know. For some reason. Yep, okay, there's a red door there. A bunch of torches here, that's always promising. Ah, good. It's another one of their prisoner poles. We might be getting close to one of their camps. That's enough reason for concern. We've all seen what their camps are like. We've all heard the screams. Doesn't appear to be any loot on the ground. We are going a bit of a roundabout way here. Might be better to back up, go that way. Maybe take the low road. That would leave us open. We'll see. Yeah, I think one of their camps might be down there. Might be safer to go around, but that would take time. I'll figure out a way to navigate it eventually. And when I do, I will report back to you. In the meantime, we're gonna have to keep an eye open. These lands are dangerous. And wild. You never know what lurks around the corner. It slowly became obvious that brute force wasn't what we needed. We kept getting attacked again and again. And people would go down and again and again. Unfortunately, the rest of the caravan decided to head back for now. Me and Hobbs. We're going in. We want to see what lies at Mongrel. Whether it's a fool's errand or not. Doesn't matter whether we have... what? 20? 30? Maybe 40 behind us. We're going to go on. We're going to find out why this mongrel place is so hard to reach. Find out. Yes. They have a roaming population of 233. That is insane. That is beyond insane. But we can see the walls of Mongrel now, at least. We can path there. We can go there. We can outrun them. Ever so slightly. With our 21 miles per hour. Thanks to these sandals that we wear. We're still continuing our left and right arm selections, of course. Or collections, rather. We will take trophies wherever we can. But it seems that... Oh! Our other squad is now under attack. Hungry Bandit leader, right. Well, you're going to get stomped. There's another fight going on here. Hungry Bandits. Escaped servants. Escaped servant with ranged weapons. Interesting. We'll have to take a look at that. Griffin. Put down the dog. Whack that bandit leader. People here are now awaking, that's good. We are making our way there slowly. Mongrel is clear above the fog, which is good. It's the only way I can imagine a settlement here lasting long term. Otherwise, they would no doubt go insane. Whether it's from whatever the fog might do, or the constant disruptions of the peace. It's hard to say at this point, really. All we know is life here is not very pleasant. Not one bit. Oh, our bull giving a nice hit of 43 there. Fog Death Yard 305 has been wiped out. I have no idea where any of that is, but I am happy that it is so. Maybe we can fight back. Maybe we can do something. But of course, we are not equipped for that right now. Tapping in back and forth. Our animals are alive, although not in a great state. We are winning a still localized fight here. Well, I don't think the same will be said for the Hungry Bandits. There's also cannibals. Because of course there are. We'll have to teach all of them a lesson. In order to acquire ourselves some new gear, perhaps. Meanwhile, the walls of Mongrel come ever closer. We might just be able to reach it. Alive. Instead of meat for the slaughter. I find it interesting that the scrawny cannibals are fighting over the bodies of fogmen, who are obviously bare bones. Except for the princess, of course. They get quite the royal meal. The strange sacrifices of whoever they can eat. Thankfully, the fighting seems to be going our way, at least. For now. We might be able to get some big hits in. How are we doing? We're standing still. That's not a good idea normally. Where's the gate? There's a gate over here. Alright. Let's make our way to Mongrel. Well, hopefully our gang over here is able to beat off the last of the escaped servants. And hungry bandits at the same time. It really is a free-for-all. Feck is up. He's still fighting. Although he seems to be getting the better of that hungry bandit. There we go. I'd like to go and loot the escaped servants for their ranged weapons. Spring bat, prototype. It's also 250. I'll take it, it's not very large. Scrawny cannibal, medkit. Thank you. We'll leave your weapon. Just in case you decide to wake back up. Wouldn't want to have that now, would we? Looks like that's the last of the bandits for now. We're safe. Ish. We'll have a look around. And then we'll arrive at Mongrel. It seems like even a place like Mongrel, which apparently knows some sort of peace, will not be entirely safe, as there is already fighting inside the gates. However, we have arrived at, well, the first part of this foggy place that doesn't want to kill us on sight. Which is honestly good enough for me right now. Looks like a bunch of shinobi thieves have taken up the task of guarding this place. We'll need to have a word with them. In the meanwhile, our companions have made camp. I've not been able to find any other ranged weapons, which is a shame. But we have some springbat ammunition for the future. Who knows? Might prove to be a valuable weapon. But for now, let us introduce ourselves to these guards. New guy, eh? Must be tougher than you look, making it here to the city in one piece. What can you tell me about this place? People don't make a habit of visiting here. If you're lucky enough to make it to Mongrel, you're stuck in Mongrel. Plus side, no one will ever find you in this town. If you've got someone to hide from, that is. Round here, you'll mostly find outlaws and ex-slaves. Stuck here, huh? Any survival advice? If you're staying, keep your head down. If you're heading out, well, you should avoid the death yards altogether. Mists tend to swallow travelers up, shall we say. Same goes for the floodlands up north. If you make it out of the mist, that is. People who go to the floodlands, they don't come back. What happens to people in the death yards? No one really knows. Some reckon it's to do with evil spirits. And then you've got others who believe in the curse of the mist. People get lost, lose their sanity and starve to death. People here, the ones that haven't lost their minds, that is, they don't talk about the fog. What about the floodlands then? A place where adventurers and treasure hunters go and never come back from. Like always, the idiots. Some say the killer machines get to them. But me, I reckon all those missing people saw something they weren't supposed to see. Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful. No problem. Welcome to Mongrel, Island of the Outcast. Oh, what a cheerful introduction. We're greeted by the sight of corpse furnaces, which is probably a smart idea given all the fighting going in and out. That is Mongrel. We have ourselves a tiny robotics workshop. Let's go check it out. We've got time to kill here. Time. Not mad hivers. Human, eh? Need a new arm or something? What is this place? This is where skeletons can get their permanent injuries fixed up. Probably not much use to you humans. Unless, of course, the Fogmen eat your leg off or something. Then I could fit you up with some nice new ones. Ooh, you've got quite the selection, don't you? A steady arm, high quality. Extra crossbow stat, extra dexterity, less swimming. Skeleton arm right. Extra dexterity, bit less lockpicking, less thieving. More unarmed bonus. Some books. Skeleton repair kit. Ooh, those are expensive. Authentic, quote-unquote, repair kits. KLR arm series. Skeleton arm left. Industrial lifter arm. Masterwork. That's a lot of extra strength. But that's expensive. Interesting to note. All these have varying amounts of hit points. Most of them are better than the default Greenlanders. This goes to show how much difference there is. KLR leg. Less stealth, less swimming. Scout leg, more athletics. Stealth leg. If you ever lose a limb, pray that you find a chop shop like this. And they'll patch you right up. By the look of it, anyway. We got ourselves a bar here. Bars are always good. Bars are where you learn to truly have words with the people here. Shrike. What's a Scorchlander do in a place like this? Stranded in his dead-end town, and for what? Some puffed up tech hunter rumor of AI cores and CPU units? Huh. Goodbye blue skies. Goodbye sunlight. So long desert breeze. Now there's the sounds of the fog to listen to instead. Listen to that, and there you have got yourself a few sleepless nights. Don't even get me started on food. How much longer are the reserves gonna last on this marooned island, eh? Ugh. Anyway, looks like you're one of us now, eh? Welcome to the party. If you don't want to be a party pooper, don't talk about the fog. What's in it, for that matter? The screeches and groans are enough of a reminder already. How long have you been here? Too long. Don't tend to keep track of the days in this place, but I'd say a year or so now. Long enough to start feeling the mongrel craze, at least. Alright, how about you leave with me? Well, you've got a nice crowd following you. You all made it here in one piece. That's something. Is it enough, I wonder? She grows silent as she fidgets with the scar on her hand. Ah, to the abyss with it. I might never get another chance. Drag me if you have to. Don't let me bail on this. Ooh, slightly injured. Don't have a medikit. Well, that's something I can do for you. Perception -3, 6 dex. You're not bad. 14 athletics. Racial bonus of 1.2. Ooh, you'll be a fast one. And you can be a weaponsmith or armorsmith for us. Maybe even both. You guys have shoe sticks. Some drifter boots. Crappy armor. And a polearm. Ah. And you got yourself a Lantern of Radiance. My oh my, you're going to fit right in with this crazy bunch. What else we got over here? Chip. Stick. Let's have a word with him. Been stuck in this godforsaken place. It's enough to stir you crazy. Take a seat, traveler. You're going to be here a while. Why can't you leave? Death yards, Drifter. You'd have to be out of your mind to set foot in those cursed valleys. I came here to escape prison. Turns out, this is just another prison in another guise. More hellish than the last. How about you escape with me? What? Are you crazy? No one goes into the fog and comes out alive. Only the lucky make it to Mongrel. Don't tempt fate, newbie. Well, I came here and I'll leave here. Nobody leaves Mongrel, traveler. Stick, how about you? If you need a good swordsman, I got the skills. Best this side of the Outlands. Nah. You're not that good. You're just a regular Greenlander. I've got enough of those to go around. I can do without the recruitment pitch. Barman! Serve us up your best whatever the hell food you have. Any fun wanted posters? Not really. A hiver called the Preachers. Wanted, apparently. Could buy yourself some Gohan. Sure, why not? Gohan's pretty good food. As far as food goes, anyway. I'm sure we could use it. More fighting outside the walls. Yeah, that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen a lot. What do you have, traveler? Or, salesman? Splint kit? Reasonably expensive? Might not be the worst idea. You have any maps? Or any good boots? I already have a pair of sandals for you, so I don't need to get it, which is nice. Specialist drifter boots, not bad. But not that great either. We can get a large backpack. Not sure why we wanna. I think we'll pass. There's also a tech workshop here. Haven't seen one of those before. Let's have a poke around. Here to trade? Yes. Copper, electrical components, fuel, building material, 30 of them no less. Basic furniture, but we need a research bench and we don't have that currently. Might be time we make our way back home. Actually. Oh, never mind. I was going to ask about the construction questions, but we can't. You know, funnily enough, Mongrel doesn't strike me like the kind of place I'd like to buy a house. You know? I'm not that crazy yet. Armor trader. Black plate jacket. Ooh. Crossbow effect, dodge skill effect, dexterity effect. Good coverage though, 100% of all. Samurai plate. You know, I kind of like the black plate jacket. The looks of it anyway. Samurai cloth pants. Those are pretty good. They don't have any negatives associated. They've got full coverage of the legs. Some coverage of the stomach as well. Blackened chainmail taggle must. Protection against dust storms. Not bad. Leather turtlenecks. Might have to buy some of those at some point, but for now, we're just window shopping. Getting to know the locals. You know, the usual stuff. We walk in on some shinobi citizens. A mongrel crazy. To be honest. Yeah, don't mind him. He's lost his mind long ago. I don't blame him, frankly. Being stuck in this place, it's got to do a number on you. Driven crazy by the fog, poor guy. Who knows what he's been through in the death yards. I think we've got a pretty good idea by now. Red Bandit. Nah. No interesting wanted posters. No interesting encounters so far. Except for Shrike, you know. A free person that wants to travel with us. Always good. You have a staff. That's a decent staff. I have to say. I want to get some people trained with staffs eventually. They make for half-decent polearms. Ooh. Padded half pants. Not bad either. Yeah, I could probably smuggle the polearm with us. In the inventories. Like, you know what? Why not? Why not? What do we have here? It's a barracks. Open to the public, but it's still a barracks. Beep. Following and talking. Hello. Oof. Huh, interesting. Little beep. Exclamation mark. Oh. We're being attacked. By some hungry bandits. Well, that's gonna be their mistake. You are pretty desperate, aren't you, buddy? Yeah. Down they go again. Beep. What's your story? You seem to just be following us. Let's have words, Beep. Beep! Hi, Beep. How do you know my name? You said Beep for no reason, so I thought maybe you were introducing yourself. You must be some kind of genius then. Yes! Yes, I am. Can I join you? I want to become strong. Become a swordsman. You don't look very strong. You don't even have a weapon. Do you have any skills, Beep? I have nothing. They exiled me from the hive. Just because you keep saying Beep? I am defective. Not good for the hive. Aww. But Beep doesn't give up. Beep is strong. Yes, he is. Since I left the hive, I can feel my mind changing. The way I think. I feel free, having thoughts I never had before. I want freedom, but everywhere I go, things try to kill me or chase me. Beep tires of running. Time to stab the things that chase me. Another week nobody. How much money do you want? Money? I don't know what that means. Beep! Welcome to the team, buddy. Beep! You're with us now, buddy. I know what it's like to be a nobody. And we did get that polearm. So I guess you can have it. So we have our first hiver now. Negative to strength. Bonus to toughness, dexterity. Good farmer as well. Good engineer. Decent athletics. Thievery. Stealth. I might not be honest, folk, but I do have a soft spot for Beep. They can only wear some armors. Can't wear boots of any kind. You do have a medkit. It's more than some can say, I guess, Mr. Beep. Alright. Guess he's with us then. There's a ranger shop in here. Yes, please. I want to see what you have. Toothpick specialist. We've got a toothpick right now, but it doesn't really fire that accurately. Spring bats. Spring bat high. Old world bows. Ooh. Those are all really good. But if we get an old world bow, we might just blow our leg off accidentally. Even with the toothpick. The toothpick, on the other hand, is crappy enough that I don't feel like I'd want it. That's the problem. But still, it's interesting to know that there's options out there. Power station, another bar. Faction headquarters. General shop. Thieves. Let's have a look in this bar. Surely. Well, we've picked up 2 companions. Getting them out is going to be another matter, but we've found people. We found friends. Infinite Wing Wang. Hand. Crumpled John. My oh my. Without a master, I am nothing but a lost goat. I was built to serve. Are you recruiting, roamer? I charge 5,000 cats. No thanks. You've got 200 head armor, but I don't think you can wear any hats. Hive Prince. Crumble John, what's your story? A shrivelly, sinewy old man glares at you with one eye. He looks expectant in a wary sort of way, like he's already bored with you, but he's got to talk to you anyway. Who are you? Crumble John. Why did I call you Crumble John? Because of my crumbling bones. It's enough questions now. You actually lift that weapon? No. Go away. That's a really long beard. It's the source of my power. Now stop pestering me. Why are you so old? Leave me alone! Join my squad! Fine, I'll join your stupid squad! Yay! Oh yeah, he's quite crumbled, isn't he? He's got a fragment axe as well. Ooh. Martial artist bindings. A key. He might be crumbling, but he's got the strength to wield the weapon. That's all I need to know. Infinite Wing Wang. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Dare you engage the might of Infinite Wing Wang? Dare you? What? What do you mean? You want to fight? Infinite Wing Wang's for hire. So hire him. Leap on this rare and valuable opportunity you must. How much? Infinite Wing Wang is no small purchase, my feathered friend. I don't have any feathers. Infinite Wing Wang costs 100,000 Catan credits. No less. What? I could hire 10 Infinite Wing Wangs for that. Fakes! You don't want 10 fake Infinite Wing Wangs. What on earth, what would you do with them? Well, maybe I do. Very well. 10,000 cats. How's that? I'll give you 5. Deal! He begins dancing on the spot like some sort of madman. Everyone's staring. And the reason Infinite Wing Wang's interesting here, aside from the name, obviously, this guy's the first legendary or unique character that they put in the game. It seems they don't have his unique weapon anymore, which is a shame. But he's got a full Drifter armor set. You can't go wrong with Drifter weapons. And he's got 25 melee attack, 20 with the saber, 20 dexterity, 20 strength. No toughness, interestingly enough. But he's going to be able to hold himself up in a fight for a while. That's a whole lot of people we just recruited. And we spent like, what, 5,000? And a bit on a weapon for Beep. We can stock up on Gohan here. I don't think we need to. We're not going to stay here long enough to really need it. Oh, there's a weapon shop here. There's a Shinobi guard here as well. Ah, there you are. How can I help? Let's trade. Combat cleaver. There's a lot of good weapons here. Pole arms. Extra damage versus animals. Good to have. Maybe get a wakizashi. They're really expensive. All the things they're selling are bloody expensive. I think I'll save the money until we can start setting up our base. Because we will eventually set up a base. I like it too much to not do it. Ranger shop. There's the faction HQ we haven't checked out yet. Come on, gang. Also a general shop, I guess. And the Thieves Guild. I suppose we've kind of seen the most of what this little place has to offer. Getting out with 3 extra people. It's gonna be a challenge. Are you okay, sir? Is there anyone to talk to here? Is there anything to do? There's a dead Fogman in here. Well, those are a rare sight here. Shinobi guards. Well, if there's anyone here to talk to, looks like they're out. And that means so are we. I find this to be an interesting tour of an interesting place. That's a Shinobi thief dead, yeah. I'm gonna have to have a look at that in a minute. Trade goods here to buy? Yes, I am. Have anything good? Not really. We've got medkits back at the pack animal. Thieves, we haven't had a word with you yet. Let's have a look here. Thief fence. Talk to the boss if you want to talk business. Where is the boss? Assassination dummy. Locksmith training box. Not that interesting, honestly. Right, out we go. Shinobi guards. Let's have a look at the Shinobi thief. Let's sneak while we're doing it. Oh, here we go. Ninja blade. Don't mind if I do. Committing a crime, technically. Ninja mask. Defense against dust storms and gas. Ninja key. Ninja pants. Get Crumble John up here. Also a dead fogman. I don't care about those. Crumble John. You take these arms off of me for a minute. Oops. Oh, you illegal. He's dead. Who's gonna care? Who's gonna miss it? Have been caught looting. I don't think they like that. Static guard. I don't think they care that much, to be honest. Did you get caught committing a crime? Again, I don't think they really care. In comes the Fogman. They're gonna care about us being alive. A bounty? No bounty. Okay, good. Well, he's already dropped. That's the end of that, I guess. Right. Let's get out of here. Sometimes one man's misfortune means another man's treasure. This poor thief, speared through the brain, has graciously decided to change clothing with Beep. So he's now a little bit more badass. You might not have noticed him at first, but yes, there is in fact a man dressed in black there. And so we leave the town of Mongrel. Beep ready, already carrying a Fogman. Eager to prove his worth. Eager to become a better Beep. He's got some kick-ass and payback waiting for the hive. We're going to make darn sure he gets it. Unfortunately, being fresh blood, Beep's fate wasn't all that kind. He went the way the rest of us did. Getting easily knocked down in his first fight. But that's what's going to happen to you out here in the wild. Except the Fogmen are not the kind of place where you'd like to make that mistake too often. So we keep going. We sneak. At night, heavy fog. It's the only reasonable way of making it out without 200 Fogmen trying to chase you. And even then, you've got to be lucky. Trying to avoid their death yards. God, what a hellish place. What a hellish place to be. Why are there people living in the middle of this madness? I will never know. For now, we just like to get away. With all of our limbs still attached and not eaten. The Fog Islands of Mongrel. We should try to stay up high, out of the fog. It's recommended by Shrike, our expert who's made the trip before. Indeed, staying out of the fog seems useful. We don't know what it does. But we do know that should you ever be offered the Lantern of Radiance, and you pay more than 100 cats for it, you're a fool. It's all coming down to this. We spent a day fruitlessly trying to get out of Mongrel. We ended up having to spend a day recovering from our wounds. We did get some trophies. We'll go over that later. But for now, we need to fight one more time. And the idea is, now that we're over here, we're going to run straight past them so we don't get like 100 reinforcements. Which you just know they will. They will send those 100 extra men, and never mind, we're not even getting far. Set them to attack all so that they don't focus on one guy. Much better to have them focus on the group. We've got the big weapons. Big heavy weapons doing nice AoE there. Taking up multiple people with a single blow. Unfortunately, Beep's already been grabbed. Wing Wang's trying his best to get him back. Poor Beep's been getting a poor run out of this. He deserves much better. There we go. Beep's back. Don't block. There we go. Come on, finish him off. There we go. Alright, let's get Shrike. Let's go. The sooner the better. Got a Fog Heavy. Fog Heavy. What are you? Escaped Servant? I don't really care about the Escaped Servant. I can do without them. What I care about are these Fog Heavies. If they were to suddenly turn up, that would make things very ugly. Whereas I'm just trying to get out of dodge. And make sure we don't have like another 60 jerk faces coming down on us. Stupid Fogmen. I swear to God, they literally seem to appear out of thin air. Literally. It's very annoying. You're in a recovery coma. That's going to be fine. You guys, if you could... wait for my annoying Steam pop-up to go away so I can click on the medic button. There we go. You're all going to patch up. That's going to be fine. Everyone's here now. That's good. Thankfully, we didn't need them. But, you know. Could have easily had like 50 more join us in the fight, and then we'd be in trouble. So the lesson to take away from this. Don't go to Mongrel unless you're very well prepared. Also, let's talk trophies. We got some Fog Prince heads. 2 of them, in fact. They're worth 6k each. All you have to do is knock out the Fog Prince and basically loot him like he's an animal. And then we had a bit of the mongrel madness setting in. We started collecting limbs. I've got a left arm, right leg, second head, bunch of left arms, a bunch of loot from bandits, a severed human left leg, because why the hell not? Don't tell Beep, but Crumblejohn also has like 4 arms on him. We did a number on him. We did a big number on him. So that's the loot we got. I'm not eager to go back, I'm going to be completely honest with you there. Got some nomads here attacking, or being attacked by scrawny cannibals. That's going to make for good loot because they have first aid kits on them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rest our people up, because we did take a bit of damage there, and then probably head back to Squin. I'd like to check out the big swamp here, and then, as soon as we're done with that expedition, I think we're going to start doing some research in our house, and then we're going to set to maybe settling down, building an actual base instead of having a home somewhere. Yes, that'll be good. Some peace and quiet, at last, after all the chaos. There's moments when I wonder to myself, hey Kenshi, I think I'm getting pretty comfortable. And then Kenshi turns around and is like, hey, catch. In this case, it's decided, hey, you should, we're traveling back through Vane, because I wanted to check out some more of the high villages, pick up some more Lanterns of Radiance, because I like the idea of having them on my colonists later, when we actually have a city. And we happen to come across the town of Admag. I'd like to go there, but there's a bunch of beak things in the way. And, well, they're gonna murder us. Daisy here took 79 damage in a single blow. So, It's a good thing there's a hive village right here that we can ask for help. Because, yeah. Attack all of them. That's 91 damage right there. And 85. Oof. I need to get Daisy out of here. Or she's going to die immediately. There you go. Patch her up. Get her medical assistance. Bard, you just took a big hit. You should not be in melee combat with a big, giant, scary thing. Shrike took a big hit. Tasha, you need to disengage as well. Oh, if you don't have a medkit, really? Well, time to address that right away. The bull's got some. Patch yourself up. And that's supposed to be the person that's got, like, the long anti-animal weapon. Yeah, we're taking some major pain here right now. Chromadron's just down. We did take down the beak thing, thankfully. Daisy's alive. Beep, could you do me... Oh, that's a lot of loot. You're not dead. I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm really not. That's gonna make a fine addition to our loot pile. Unfortunately, good luck trying to kill the buggers. They're, tough. Thankfully, we have a hive here. They will do the work for us, if we ask nicely. Ooh. Taking big chunks here. But it's all worth it in the end. I'm gonna have to sell some of this junk. Good thing we happen to be right next to a trading stop. Alright, let's disengage and do damage control. Send out our primary medics. Griffin. There's a trader. Yes, I've come to trade with you. Have my junk that I carry around for weight training. There is a lot of it. Also legs. I'm going to keep those. I do like the different looks of the cannibal leg. The normal human leg. You know, let's not get too fussed over human legs. We're going to sell the spring bat because it's rubbish. We can sell the heads here, I think. Yeah, might as well. Enjoy the heads of your fallen brothers. Please pay me now, thank you. And then here we've got like 4 lanterns of radiance. Because they give a nice lighting effect. Bull. Do a bit of unloading. I guess we could sell the staffs. Although I do like using them for my farmers. I don't know. In my head it makes sense that farmers are with staffs, you know. I did get a leather high vest for Beep. If we, there we go. That's his vest, I suppose. Looks really weird. I don't really like it. But it helps him not be dead. And him not being dead's pretty good. Right. Griffin, can you talk to the nice man again, please? Because we could just sell from, like, right there. Which is pretty nice of him. Let's get all the regular meat. Then we'll get all the rotten meat. It's not really rotten, is it? I think there were a few more, but that seems to be the majority of them for now, anyway. There weren't that many. Definitely something to keep an eye open for, though. Right, let's speak things. They exist. Their eggs are worth a lot if you can snag one. But, good luck trying to get away with it. Literally. Oh, there's another one. You gotta keep an eye open for opportunities like that. When opportunity comes knocking, you must come knocking back. Otherwise, it's gonna knock you out, and you won't be happy. Sweet. And that's a good way to make money, honestly. Just accidentally stumble into things that are either going to kill you, or earn you a lot of money. I recommend killing them first. You know, wise words and all that. Oh, we can get rid of you as well. I'd like to keep the decent boots. Well, I guess you can go. You're only shoddy. You're only shoddy as well. Don't forget to sell you as well. It's good money. Really is. Also the 12k from headhunting. Quite literally. That's always going to sell well. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to end our episode for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go patch everyone up now and make sure we're not dying. There we go. Have some lanterns of radiance. Everyone. We're going to have to do some cooking at some point now that we have another batch of raw meat to enjoy. I'm just going to chuck it all in there. It's fine. Just give it all to the bull. Oh, we've got a lot of different stolen first aid kits right now. They don't want to stack because they're stolen, which is really annoying. Just, you know, would have been nice if we could have just... With normal food and things, you can reduce it into tiny stacks. Efficient stacks, but not with these. Anyway, like and comment, really appreciate it, helps the channel a lot. Hope you have a good new year, all that sort of stuff. I'll catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one, folks.